Looking for a really cheap, lightweight tripod that turns into a monopod? Yeah, I think I found one here. Keep watching, there's a review coming up of the Sinnofoto tripod. Pretty damn good, this one. Hello everybody, it's Steve here, aka Catanonia, and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. We do all sorts of reviews on technology, camera gear, and we also do some air rifle stuff. So if you're into them, check out some of the links that I'll leave lying around for you. But today's video is all about tripods, and in particular the Sinnofoto Lightweight Tripod that also converts nicely into a monopod as well. So this is quite a nice little tool here. This tripod, it folds away absolutely nice and small. If we take a look at this, and I'm just literally folding it away. Nice and lightweight. Its weight, just having a look here, its weight is 3 pounds, not that heavy at all. Comes in a nice box like so, and costs about £60 on eBay and Amazon as well. I'll leave links down below, but nice little box it comes in. What else do we get with it? We get a nice camera bag, a tripod bag to go with it as well. Nicely padded as well, quite nice. And it has on top of it as well, if we just bring this in so we can see this, it has on top of it as well a ball head type attachment with the actual adapter on the top of it as well. And there's a little bag that goes over the top of it that you can then use that to protect it all as well. That's all comes included in it all. As I said, this is a tripod, and obviously it's meant to be lightweight, so you can fold the legs all the way up like so, so that it's nice, lightweight and easy to carry. Now it will actually take up to quite a decent weight. Now I'll leave some pictures around. I put my old Sony camera, this is my old Sony heavy beast A700 with a great big telephoto lens on it, and it handled that weight absolutely no problem. But they claim it will take up to 7.5 kilograms of camera weight onto the top of it on there, and I actually quite trust and believe that as well. Now, as with all tripods, these have got like twist lock screws on them, so if I just take one of these legs and just twist it like so, and then you can just extend it out, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 extenders, and it will go all the way up to 1.4 meters, which is quite tall to put a camera on there. So for your average height guys, if you're 6'7" or something like that, it probably won't go high enough for you, but it actually does go pretty high. And again, I'll leave some pictures that I've taken off the Amazon site and show you some of the specs and the pictures of it as well. But one of the nice things about it that I do like is it has variable angled legs on it as well. So let's bring this camera angle in a bit, and I'll leave some pictures of this. But you can see on each leg there's this like little lift position, and there's a couple of grooves. So what you can do is you can have the leg at that particular angle like so, so you've got a much steeper angle, or you can lift it up and then push it into the next groove, which takes it out at a much steeper angle, giving you a much more solid platform to work on. And of course then obviously what you've got is you've got the tripod legs as well, that they just pop out like so. And I'll leave some B-roll of me setting the camera up so you can see how that all works. It's made out of an aluminium, I almost started sounding American then, alloy, so it's very sturdy, very, very well made. We'll just pull this down like so. We can adjust the tops and the bottoms of it as well, so we can unlock this up and we can bring this part up and down as well. So it's not got a ratcheting system for lifting the camera up and down. Bit of a shame, but it's just twist locks like so, up and down. And nice and easy, you just tie them up, good to go. On the top as well we'll just take the attachment off it as well, and we'll bring this over to this camera I think, and we'll have a look on there. But on the top what we've got is a ball head joint, and this comes all included in the price as well. So there's this little lever here where you can just turn that lever, and then this ball head will move around quite happily, and there's a groove here so that you can do vertical positions as well. I don't know if we can make this groove out here, but basically nice and fluid. It's actually very, very good. For the price, I'm pretty impressed with that. And then it's just a locking nut just to lock it in place like so, and stops it moving. On the bottom there is also a locking nut. Now this one you only need to turn it a little bit, don't turn it too much. If you turn it all the way it will just back the screw out, but literally just turn it and then the whole unit will just quite happily rotate, and it's all very, very smooth. It's got some really good PTFE silicone sort of non-friction plates in there. Really, really nice. Just move it around. It's even got graduations on it. I don't know if we can make that out for degree markings on there. And then when you finish with it, obviously you just tighten it up. Really good quality as well. And they've even thought of some really nice things, like there's a little spirit level on here for your horizontal and your verticals on here. So really, really nice. So I'm quite impressed with that, with the ball head on there. It really is a nice thing. Like I said, I'll leave some video stuff lying around, and some pictures for you so you can actually see this all in operation. But quite good, quite sturdy in tripod. Also on the bottom, we'll just make that out. Let's bring it over to this camera and we might see it better. But there is a spring release there, so that when you actually put this tripod in place, you can then hang your camera bag under it, which then drags the tripod into the ground and makes it a much more stable platform for you. So nice little feature in there as well. Now this whole section can come out as well. So I'm just going to unscrew this little part here and just take this out, and you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. And out it comes like so. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to convert this into a monopod. And to do that, I've taken the bottom section out. Now I'm going to let's bring it over to this camera, see if we can see it better here. I'm going to unscrew this one all the way. Take that all the way out, and basically what that will allow me to do is then basically just slide out this top section, like so. So that's the top section that I've got off now. Now what I want to do is take the ball head off it as well. So but literally you just twist and turn, and then the ball head will drop off. So there's a separate unit, and it's got its standard attachment in the bottom there. We can take this unit here like so. Now if I want, I can take the actual handle out of this as well, the actual strap if I want. So we'll take that strap out, we'll take this part out here, we'll take it all out, and I've got the strap here, and there's the strap. So I can put that lot to one side now and keep that safe. What I can now do is take the legs, and I can take the actual leg that's got the padding on it, and literally just twist it off like so. And you can probably see where this is going now. And we just take that off, and there's our leg. We can discard the rest of it because we don't need that for that stage now. And then what we can do is we can take the actual thread screw itself. We can put the thread screw in. Now I'm not going to do this tight all the way up. If you want, you can put the actual the carrying handle over the top of it. I'm not going to bother. And then literally then you can then screw in the top ball head like so, and now what you've got is yourself a nice monopod. Quite simple, easy, takes about a minute or 2 minutes to set it all up, but really, really handy. Of course you could have the strap on there to hold it with your hand as well, and then you've got a full monopod that you can use this quite nicely then with a camera on it for that running around type shooting where you just want a bit of stability. So really, really handy that is. Now I do like the construction of this. It's very, very nice. What I'm looking for, where have I put it? There it is. There's the actual the adapter for you to put onto your camera. So that's your standard thread that you'll find at the bottom of any tripod system on a camera. So let's just take, for example, my old Sony. We'll bring it over to this camera, probably zoom better. We can see that we've got the attachment on the bottom here. There's the attachment there, and then you literally just slide it in and tighten it up like so. If you don't drop it, that is. Okay, and then the actual attachment itself, then nice and simple, is this. It's like a sliding mechanism in here. It's just a gripper tray, and then it just slides in nicely like so. And then you can just tighten it up and it's in place. Nice and easy, nice and simple. Very, very useful, and so I like the spirit levels on here as well. So what do I think? I want to keep this video fairly short because at the end of the day it is just a tripod slash monopod. What do I really think about this? Well, let me give you my pros and cons like I always do. I brought this myself, so I'm going to be honest with this. It's cheap, yeah. 60 quid. I know you can go out there and everybody has brands and they like Manfrotto and all of those, but they cost a fortune, absolute fortune. I just wanted another tripod for my second camera because I was using one of those horrible little cheap nasty ones which isn't very adjustable. And I thought, why not? Let's go for that. I'm not spending hundreds on it. I don't need to spend it. And you know what? For the quality, this is absolutely perfect. Cheap for the price on it. Like I said, good quality. The ball head, yeah, you can spend up to 200 quid on a ball head joint. You can, you seriously can. I think I'll leave some links down below in the video description like I always do. But these ball heads are around the 16, 18, 20 pound mark. But you know what, they are perfectly adequate for what I need them for. No, I'm not going to be able to put a 400 pound camera and have super fluid motion. It's not designed for that. It's supposed to be a lightweight to put in a DSLR or a video camera, etc. like that. And it is perfectly adequate for that, and it works really nice as well. I like the plate on the top of it, it's really nice, but it's a shame they only give you one plate. You know, I'd like to have seen 2 plates added to this, so I have multiple cameras, it'll be handy just to be able just to have the same plate, you know, without having to take the plate on and off. That would have been really, really nice. It's got good variable height as well. These all just seem to work really nice. I've had cheap tripods before, within 4 or 5 times of using the twist locks, they've just broken, they don't work. There's loads of adjustment in here, they work, they're really, really good quality. I'm actually quite surprised at the price on how good a quality they really are. I like the fact that you've got the double leg adjusters, that you can change the actual angle of them, so you know, it's just that little catch, you just lift that little catch up and then you can change the angle. That's really, really handy to give you that nice stable platform, or if you want additional height with a lightweight camera, that's really good. I really do like that. And there's also a really, really nice thing about this, and I was really surprised, is that in the actual package, we'll just open this up, this is the supporting material for it. You get your usual manual stuff. Us lads don't read them, no, it's fairly easy, you don't need that. But they give you all of these new brushes, these PTFE type brushes. So you can actually, you know, and they reckon maybe, yeah, it depends on how much you use it, but basically you've got a full rebuild kit included in the price of the actual tripod as well. So that is a really, really nice little addition with it as well. So I'm actually quite amazed by what they give you for the price. But there are a couple of cons with it, you know, a couple of cons. And like I said though, you know, I'll give you the honest truth as much as I can. I would have liked to have seen a handle here so that you could adjust and unadjust the ball joint with a handle and then twist it, move it. It helps with panning and twist it to lock it again. I would like to see that, but unfortunately, obviously it's cheap-ish. It's only just a twist lock there, and then you've got to manually move your camera. It would have been nice if that was on an extended handle that you could turn and twist like some of my other tripods are on that. But then I'm paying £60 for it. Well, what do I expect? You know, ball heads for Manfrottos can be up to 140, 150 and keep going. Massive prices on there. Like I said, they only give you the one plate as well, which is a bit of a shame. I'd like to be able to try and get some extra plates on it. I might see if where I can get them from. But you know what? £60 for a tripod slash monopod, brilliantly constructed, rebuild kits with it as well, just in case anytime you need it. Really, really good twist lock legs. Those, you know, some of the tripods I've had, these just break all the time. And the fact these just feel really nice, really rubberdized, they lock, they work, and they give you the real build kits for it as well. Superb. So, as always, I hope you like this review. This is a really quick review just to show you about the Sinnofoto Monopod tripod. I'll leave the links down in the video descriptions as well. If you've not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. I'll leave some other videos that might interest you down here as well. And tell me your thoughts, your comments. What tripods, monopods do you use? Have you tried Sinnofoto? Have you tried those guys out? What do you think of them? What's your pros and cons? You know, what's your tips? So, I've been Catanonia. Hopefully you really enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.